Hello. Yeah, we did Division 2, Avengers Endgame, and Doom Eternal. Kind of funny mix of things. So obviously,
Mine's good now. Okay.
if you're in here, we're not gonna start yet. Charlie's getting ready, but there's already some people in here. If you're in here, we're talking No Way Home. So, you know, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear anything.
Oh, my background is so messy. Look at that. It's like shit everywhere.
I mean, yeah,
Boxes.
dude, I'm
Got
with you.
presents I haven't wrapped yet.
I'm with you. Hellfire, you talking about the brick scene from Home Alone 2? I know, such a good scene.
That brick scene. All right. I need to crack a beer because it's been a fun hour, and
Crack a beer, dog.
I have right here some Connecticut brewery, some bright. Oh,
Local.
why is my image mirrored? That's weird.
Oh yeah, it is mirrored.
That shouldn't be. It's mirrored on your side.
Scooter, don't hang out here then, dude. Don't get ruin the movie for you.
I didn't see if it's been. We literally said spoilers. It's spoilers
No,
like
but
whoa in the
he's
title.
saying that he's not saying oh no
That's right. Well,
spoilers.
Scoota's not in our Discord anymore, so he didn't
I
get
don't
the tab.
want. I'm
He
just
didn't get
saying.
the notice.
I just don't want you. I want you to see the movie. It's a great film.
It is a
It's,
great film.
it's a good film. Spoilers. It's a good film. And yeah. Look, it's Vivesh and that guy. Wow, OSU just coming in my streams all the time now. Just bring in the harshness. You know what, bud? You'll still okay. I mean, you'll still see it. Here's the thing: some people don't give a shit about spoilers. Some people don't care, and that's fine. If that's you, baby.
Why can I not hear anything in
You're having such
my?
a fun time. Well, we wait for Charlie. I'm
I
starting
haven't
a new
seen the
army,
final
guys.
episode of Hawkeye yet,
I'm
so don't
starting a new
spoil that
army.
for me.
These are Tyranids. Look at this big boy. He's getting painted tonight. Just got done shading him. I have
Why the
not watched
fuck am I
Hawkeye
not
yet.
here? Hold on.
I've
Doesn't
turned
that
trolling
mic?
Dom into a full time job. Yeah, you have. I don't think I like it. I don't. I'm a sensitive boy.
Oh.
Okay. I don't like being made fun of. I'm a sensitive boy. Okay. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So
Dom's a snowflake. If y'all
I'm a
didn't know.
snowflake.
At
I'm a,
least he knows.
I'm a sensitive, emotional boy. I cry almost every day. There's a pimple on my face that's just killing me.
Well, your stuff's blown out, so I can't see.
Uh,
Chef's like, I haven't seen it yet, but I had to see your handsome faces. But we haven't gone into spoilers yet, so.
don't cry for spilled pizza, dude. Story of my life.
However, I made a deal with the devil today, and by the devil I mean Chef Crondo, of where I'm going to send him a bunch of retro games, and he's going to start doing more posts on the OG Pod Instagram. That's what it takes.
I already said I was
I
gonna,
gotta send my shit to somebody else to do something that they've said they were gonna do in the first place.
Wait,
That's
wait.
how the
I already
that's how,
said that I was
that's
gonna
how
be doing it.
capitalism works.
I was already said I was gonna be doing it. You don't gotta do that. I'm gonna do it all the time now.
That's how
I just posted a day and a
capitalism
half ago.
works. Motherfuckers don't want to work anymore.
The extended right. Josh is part of those lazy fucking bums mooching off the system.
How about your 3 TikTok followers, bro? Let me tell you about my 3 TikTok followers. That's
What?
TikTok.
Are you
That's what it
saying
is.
things?
Yeah. I'm still not doing a TikTok dance. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You just don't know it yet. Once we do the first in-person OG chat with the
Here we
3 of
go.
us, you know you're 100% doing some TikTok
There we go.
dances.
Brightness turned down. Is that better?
Anywho, so update for everyone who's following along on the Discord. So I haven't hit record yet, but we'll figure it out.
That's fine.
My uncle is positive. My aunt is not. We're not positive. I mean, I just had a PCR done Monday, and Amanda just had one done Sunday. So we're in the clear on our side because we haven't seen anyone because we don't go anywhere. Because I work from home, so I literally see my wife and my dogs. That's about
I just
it.
saw you like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Was it was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? It was a week ago.
A week ago. I don't know what day it is.
I don't know
Fucking
what day it
time is a construct, Charlie. Actually, based on the movie we just saw, time is a construct.
That's true. What is up with your contract? Dude, what is going on with your pixelation of your video?
I don't know why it's so pixelated. It's only this way with Squadcast. It turns my fucking Logitech into a potato.
Oh, you're not using your DSLR anymore?
No, it's too delayed. It has like this weird ass delay.
Oh.
If I use it as an HDMI out, it's a little better, but I have to do some cropping because it just takes the image of the DSLR. But if I use it as the EOS webcam utility, it's super delayed.
See, Josh, go do some Instagram posts. That's your job. Do your Instagram posts.
I'm good with. I already said I'll do it.
No, but that's the deal Josh and I made earlier today, though.
Got it.
Do I need to make myself a little smaller now in the thing? Because
No,
like you're like all the way back here.
I'm chilling. Because I'm lounging. You can lounge too.
That's true. I can. Oh, I didn't even post this in the Discord, but I got a new chair today.
Oh, what is the chair? Josh, you don't have to send me content. Just upload it to the thing that Charlie set up for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll just go in there. Like every other day, I'll start
posting the frame because that's what it is. Anyway, look, I have this like fancy new chair.
This is like a $1,000 office chair.
Yeah, it's a $1,400 chair.
Yeah, office chairs are the best.
Oh God, it's heavy. It's a hurt.
Office chairs are real.
Look at this like fucking back. Oh, you can't see because hold on.
What is it? Yeah, it's ergonomics there, son. Is that Logitech?
Science.
Is it a Logitech chair?
Yes, it is.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I can't sit in it anymore.
Ashley is a very busy, handsome man. He doesn't have time for Instagram. You know what, OSU? You're getting time out. Time out. 600 seconds.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
He's back. He's back.
Oh my God.
He's been coming in all of my chats, he's been coming in my things.
Don't do that to BD. Come on.
He's been coming into my things and just trolling me. And you know what, Charlie? I have the power to stop these trolls. And I just did. What you gonna do about it? Oh, we weren't recording then? That would have been funny.
I wasn't recording, but it is on Twitch. There we go.
There we go. That's a good.
I was being nice. Scroll up. Well, you can't scroll up anymore because all your messages are gone. Because when you time somebody out, all the messages.
I can still see them. They're just stricken out. See, I try to be nice to Dom. Doesn't even. Oh shit. You're a sweet, handsome boy. Oh shit. He was. Oh man. I'm sorry I've gone too far. Oh shit.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
Oh shit, he was actually he did stop trolling. Wow, that's really funny, actually. Fuck. Well, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. You know, I can still see it. And
Ooh.
The fact that I can see it is all that matters.
Oh my God.
So anyway, about Spider-Man.
Hold on, you want me to hit record first?
Yeah. Spider-Man's.
Holy shit.
Spider-Man specifically needs a hyphen in the name, everyone, if you didn't know this. His name is not Spider, no space man, or Spider space man. It's Spider dash man.
Spider's Man is an actual thing.
Spider's Man is an actual thing. Actually he has a bigger part to play in the second in Spider-Geddon. So the first Spider-Verse event, Rachel and Don, back to the hate. The first Spider-Verse event, Spider-Man was good. Well, kind of good. Spider-Man's actually a bad guy in his universe. And then Spider-Geddon, he's like a definite bad guy. If you haven't read any of the events, the Marvel events involving all the Spider-Verse stuff, it's very fun. Read them. Spider-Verse and then Spider-Geddon. It's what the animated movie Into the Spider-Verse, and then also kind of some aspects of No Way Home, but actually not. I would actually say No Way Home, so almost everything in the MCU has a loose like flavor of Marvel comic stuff, which I like because the MCU is its own universe. You know, it's set in its own place within the multiverse of Marvel.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't have too much flavor from the comics. It is its own standout deal. Yeah. So obviously, you know, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. So if you haven't seen it,
Yeah, I wanted to make that point of for those who haven't, and this will be in the title of the actual episode itself. For those who have not seen it, and those who forget that we've actually done these a few times, the OG chats, as we call them. It's just like Dom and I, or Josh and I, or Dom, Josh and I, or the three of us, the one of us, who knows. We all just like get there's something that comes out that we're very excited about. Something we want to like talk and discuss about. Because it's we're all hobbyists and nerds and all that sort of shit. We just kind of like want to have a discussion and have fun with it. We call these OG chats. So if you're new to the channel, haven't listened to it before, or new to the podcast, you can go back and check some of the few things we've done before, like about the Division. We've talked about Apex Legends. We talked about Infinity War. I wish we actually would do this more often because it's a lot of fun, especially with discussing just things going on with Marvel. Like I know that the Hawkeye finale just happened yesterday.
I haven't watched it. I need to watch it.
The finale or the whole show?
The whole show.
The show's great. We're watching it because my wife is very much into Christmas, and it's set around Christmas time, so it's great.
Is it a Christmas film?
It is. It is a Christmas film, or a Christmas series, I should say. So Dom's not paying attention anymore. He's painting his Warhammer thing.
I forgot something that needed to dry by the time we're done. I forgot to do it. It took 2 seconds.
All right, so you do that while you do that while I give the intro. So anyway, so this is the OG chat. We just have a lot of fun about what we're discussing, chatting about. So anyway, you can find us on Instagram at OG.podcast. Our Twitter's OverachieversP. Our website is OGpodcast.fm, where you can get this episode and every episode where we typically talk about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, and a little bit of gaming news. But right now, this is the OG chat where we use our platform that we've built to talk about OGChat5, where we've used our platform that we've built to talk about video games to talk about something else, because
which is funny because only 2 of them now are not video game related.
Yeah, it was Endgame and
now this. Yeah,
everything.
The other was Division 2, Apex Legends, Doom Eternal. Well, because they were also not just. It wasn't just like. It was more of like a highlight specifically of a game, right? And that's what those other 3 were. It really just like going over a game, like its story and multiplayer, whatever, Yeah. Maybe I'll do one for Infinite. Maybe we'll do one for Infinite. Halo Infinite.
I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, I'm down for it. I gotta play it. I'll play it this week because now I'm out. I'm off work, so
yeah.
I'm actually officially
do you have
on
off until the 1st?
Until the 4th.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Get the Adobe perks. So.
I treat you great, OSU. Okay, you're the only one I respond to in DMs because you're really the only one that actually DMs me.
Oh, that's at Ashy Pastrami on Twitter.
I don't really use Twitter too much. Instagram's the way to go. That's where
Ashy Pastrami on Instagram. He's got some fire really Instagram stories going on right now about like him tricking up some people with the tree at Rockefeller Center.
It was really funny. People were like, oh my God, no one's at the tree. It's like dead. Oh my God. I was like, son.
COVID.
It's fucking packed.
Anyway, so with that said, if you don't want to be spoiled by Spider-Man No Way Home and you haven't seen it, turn off the podcast right now. I don't know why you downloaded it in the first place, unless you have auto download, and therefore we love you because, all this stuff. Anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's a fantastic film. Go see it. I know a lot of people who worked on the New York unit. A lot of people that I know I'm very close with. Go see it. Fantastic. But spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
I might have had a couple glasses of wine before we did this podcast. That's why I'm a little animated right now. But spoilers.
You've been warned.
All right. So with that, it sucks that Spider-Man died in the film.
Yeah. Mephisto comes out of Mary Jane's butt, and it's just like, I'm going to kill and then boom, dead.
Oh, I'm going to put the spoiler tag up too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Technically, no, never mind. Peter Parker technically dies.
Peter Parker. Peter Parker does technically die in the film.
So the brick scene. Shut the fuck up, Helmer. I actually don't remember what brick scene is. What is he talking about?
That's the brick scene with Matt Murdock.
Oh, going through the window and he catches it. Yeah, I really hope that actor. I like that actor a lot.
Charlie Cox is fantastic.
He's a great actor. B, I thought he was one of the few that were good. Actually, I think all of the cast of the Defenders were good except for the dude who played Danny Rand. That dude was I'm a very good lawyer. That was really good.
It was very good. Except for who?
The guy who played Iron Fist.
Oh, yeah.
He was such a bad actor. Bad actor.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched the Iron Fist. I never watched
Bad actor.
Iron Fist or Luke Cage, or actually, I finished like
Luke Cage was good.
yeah, I kind of really want to go back into it. But the nice thing about No Way Home in that scene is it now ties in that universe to the MCU.
Well, so what they've said is it. So I don't know if they officially said they're coming back out with John Bernthal as a Punisher. So not
Never
necessarily.
saw Punisher.
Punisher was really good. They're pretty much. I don't think that what the Netflix Marvel stuff. Um, he was in Game of Thrones. Who was in Game of Thrones?
Was he in Game of Thrones? I don't.
No.
No. Am I missing that? No
I don't
way.
remember it.
I'm racking my brain right now, which is not very big.
I actually don't think the Netflix Marvel stuff will be canon. I think they're just everyone liked them, so they're just bringing them in as those characters. But dang, Ram, what? I'm not looking at. I don't know.
Are those words, or are you just cursing at us?
Yeah. So I think they're actually bringing back John Bernthal and Vincent D'Onofrio as. Oh my God, he was Marjorie's brother. Oh my God, I forgot about that. He plays Renly Baratheon. Oh my God.
Wait, what?
He's Renly Baratheon, isn't he?
No.
It can't be, right?
No.
So they're bringing back Vincent D'Onofrio as Fisk too. Kingpin.
As Kingpin, yeah.
Yeah. So there's definitely they're like, okay. I am kind of bummed though because there were a lot of other good things about the Defenders. But with that being said,
oh yeah, I never watched the Defenders either. Was it an entire season or was it just one movie? It was a season, right?
The Defenders?
Yeah.
I think it was a single season. Yeah.
Never watched it. Never really got into the Marvel TV shows just because I worked with a bunch of people who were I worked with a bunch of people who worked on those shows, and they said they were terrible, and I boycotted them because like I didn't want to like give them views because they said it was god awful to work on, like Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Defenders, all that stuff. Everyone just said it was like the worst experience they've ever had working in TV in New York City. So I was like, I'm not fucking watching these, even though I love Marvel. I'm like, I'm not watching it. But now that I technically don't work on set anymore, maybe I'll go back and watch them. So
they're good. They're good. I mean, So that was really cool that they brought him in. Hopefully they do more stuff because he is a good actor, and I thought he played Matt Murdock so well. So like my overall impression of the movie was it was really well done, very fun, pretty campy for what they've made this Spider-Man. I feel like he hasn't been that campy. His films haven't been that campy, and things he's been in haven't been that campy. But they like went pretty corny with some stuff. But it was fine because with Spider-Man, there's a level of corniness you have to expect, which it's just surprising because I feel like they haven't done that previously. But overall, I think the movie was done real well. Like obviously, we all knew the other Spider-Man were going to be in it. We knew what villains were going to be in because the trailer. I didn't see that sequence and ending coming, which I was happy about. Like the try to change, the villains so they don't die. Because one of the fun things about Peter Parker, not all Peter Parkers, because remind you that there's like thousands of Peter Parkers across the multiverse. He is like he's like the Nexus.
Yeah, because they have like the multiverse, and then they have the Spider-Verse, right? There's
Spider-Verse, like the Spider-Verse is the multiverse. Every multiverse has a spider person. So not every universe will have everyone else, but Peter Parker or like the spider, whatever the spider character of that universe, or so. Okay, let me back up. The multiverse doesn't have every character of every
I know
you and I might not be there, whatever. But the Nexus character of every universe is a spider person. It might not be Peter Parker.
Because we knew that because they said
Spider Gwen is the spider person of her universe, and Peter Parker's dead. So like of that universe. So it's like there will always be a spider person. Nexus people in every universe. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. That's what he said. So which is like that's like that's the premise of the Spider-Verse comic series. I didn't the thing that connects almost all spider people, not all of them, mind you, there are a few, is that like Peter Parker's morality like deal is that he doesn't kill people, like no matter what, like he doesn't kill somebody. It's like his ultimate thing, like one of his ultimate downfalls, you could argue too. But like there are some universes where the Spider Person will kill people. Like some of them use guns, some of them like are fucking like bad, some of them reveal whatever, you know. Um and so the whole deal with this Peter, our Peter in the MCU, Tom Holland was like, I don't want these guys to die. It's not their, it's not fair. We're just gonna send them back to die. And Doctor Strange being, the Sorcerer Supreme was like, well, that's fate, dude. What are you gonna do? And I thought that was kind of funny, like having them kind of quarrel about it. Peter wouldn't beat Doctor Strange though.
No, he's not like he's like beating him or trying to like cause harm, but like he just wants to get his way. I felt, and like it was a nice little like show off where like Strange is like, well, I don't want to hurt him, but also like I need you to give me the fucking magic box back.
Right. But I guess what I'm saying is like there's no situation where Peter Parker would have beat Doctor Strange.
No, not
which
even
is
close.
like funny. Like that was like, okay, I'll suspend disbelief for this minute.
Yeah,
like it was cute. The geometry scene was cute though.
I was about to say like that was fun because like you have this multiverse or he's in like this alternate
dimension,
the mirror dimension,
realm.
And he's just like, oh, this is just geometry. He's like, you're good at geometry, and like I was like, I'm terrible at geometry. So I was like,
God, I don't know anyone that's good at geometry. You got to be dumb to be good at geometry. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought that was fun.
That was really cute, and like, what did he say? Like, I use math. I don't know. It was really funny. I'm good at it. Hell, we're not good at fucking geometry. Get the fuck out of here. No one's good at geometry. But
I don't even like my 4-sided triangles. It's terrible.
There's a 4-sided triangle?
No, it's a rectangle.
Case in point. Thank you so much.
A 4-sided triangle. Yes,
I know,
exactly.
but dude, math breaks its rules all the time. So I don't know. Anyway, I think it really set itself up good for the end bit. I'll tell you what, even though we didn't get much of this Aunt May, it's
Melissa Tomei.
Melissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei. Sorry, not Melissa.
Yeah, Marissa. I cried. I cried at that scene.
I was wondering, like, when they were gonna bring in the iconic sentence.
Oh yeah.
And I totally forgot that they hadn't said it until they said that point. It's like I was like, holy shit! Like I totally forgot that was the whole thing. Like having her say that and then die immediately.
Well, because I don't think in this universe there is no Uncle Ben.
No, we've never been introduced to them.
Well, and I actually really enjoy that we never got a Spider-Man
origin story
character start in this because like we didn't need it. It's like we just got him. We got Spider-Man. I really enjoy that because everyone fucking knows a Spider-Man origin story. We don't need it again. You know what I mean? I am curious. They never mentioned like any like I guess there just isn't Uncle Ben in this universe, so they don't need to mention it.
But Uncle Ben wasn't the pivotal point in making Spider-Man who he is.
Right. It was Aunt May in this.
Aunt May in this one.
Yeah. Really good. I thought that was really that whole from the apartment onward. I was just like, oh fuck. It was like really. It was just like pretty good. Pretty good.
He exists. They talk about him in the universe.
Not in this universe.
Yeah, they talk about him.
In Uncle Ben?
Yeah, they absolutely say Uncle Ben. They absolutely say Ben. I'm 100% positive on that.
I don't think that our Tom Holland Spider-Man and his Aunt May ever mentioned a Uncle Ben.
Really? I was pretty sure that was the case. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Double check it. Fact check.
Uncle Ben in the MCU?
Dom's doing real-time research right now.
I am. I need to know. Does Uncle Ben exist in the MCU? With no mention, this is really funny. The tag of this sci-fi article with no mentions come great opportunities to flip the myth. He's gonna be.
I could be wrong. Like I said, I've been wrong before. I'm pretty sure they at least mentioned it once before, unless I'm getting my.
There's not a single. No, there's no mention of the character in the MCU's backstory. The only ones that they do, both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's characters mention Uncle Ben in this movie.
Maybe that's why I was confused.
They both mention Uncle Ben.
Had a double dose of Uncle Ben.
Which I mean, obviously it was a very serious scene when they're talking about like Uncle Ben dying and this and that, but it would have been really funny. Tom Holland was like, "Who's Uncle Ben?" Yo, who's this Uncle Ben, dude? That would have been fucked up but funny. Yeah, they both mentioned because like Tom Holland's on the roof crying. Aunt May just died, and they come and talk about
I just want to like. I know we're kind of like just doing whatever. But like, I wanted to say, like, I was really feeling for Tom Holland in this movie.
Oh
Like
yeah, he
that
brought
whole
it, dude.
that whole sequence,
Dude, he
man,
brought it.
I was like tearing up and like. I'm not an emotional person whatsoever. My wife will attest to that. Like I was just saying that like I was just like fuck. Like I was like, oh,
dude.
whatever. Like we've been through the whole sequence. We know what's going on because of the other, the other 2 Spider-Man series that have come out before the other 5 Spider-Man movies. So we understand what's happening. But still, like, I was like, fuck. Like he really brought that emotion and really showed through the screen. I was very impressed. Like, fuck, man, he's like really selling his character. He's such a good actor.
He's a great actor.
I didn't realize that he also did a lot of his own stunts in that movie.
Yeah,
because he's
also Willem Dafoe. His only stipulation of come back from the movie was he got to do his own stunts and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, he won.
I've
He
worked
won
with
all
Willem
his
Dafoe.
own.
He's a cool guy.
Oh, he's the fucking man. He's like, I'm gonna do my own action and my own stunts.
He and Andrew Garfield pretty much stole the show outside of Tom Holland, in my opinion. So
You know what's funny? I feel like they really shit on Andrew Garfield Spider-Man though. They just kept putting him in the brunt of the jokes,
because it came out like 10 years ago.
Are you talking Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire was 20 years ago.
Wow, I feel
Andrew
old now.
Garfield was 2009.
Whoa.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Whoa. Also, I still haven't seen The Amazing Spider-Man.
It's good.
I never saw those. I'm not that big. I'm not the biggest fan of Andrew Garfield. I'll say that.
I've heard good things about Tick Tick Boom, which I was kind of excited to watch because I have friends who worked on that as well. So my friend Mariana was the first AD on that, and it was also the first AD on the New Yorker for this stuff. So it's great.
Yeah, I thought all the Spider people was great. Tobey Maguire's a little difficult because he's just a little older. I don't think he really can. Like, there wasn't that connection. I feel like, I don't know if they want him to be like a wiser, older Spider-Man, but I just didn't really feel.
Do you like how they brought back like the "My Back" meme, and as well as the like "I'm somewhat of a scientist myself"?
That was really
so good.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, yeah, they definitely did. They definitely played up the funny bits of the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah,
like they really did some funny bits there.
Yeah, definitely.
The whole scene where they're like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, and there was like, wait, and your girlfriend's like, I'm Spider-Man 3. Like, I don't know. I thought like all that stuff was great, very funny. I thought that also a potential opening for Miles Morales with Electro being like, man, you're a kid from Queens, you're helping the community. I thought you were black. Maybe there's a black Spider-Man somewhere. And it's like,
that was a nice little.
Great. Now Miles Morales. I was surprised at the end of it. It wasn't a teaser for Miles Morales or something. But like, obviously, like all of the Doc Octopus actor. I always forget his name. Alfred. Is it Alfred something? He's just so good, man. He's just so good as Doc. He's just so good as Otto Octavius. Miles' uncle was it Homecoming? I don't remember.
Plays
that.
Prowler.
Yeah, the Miles' uncle is the Prowler.
I thought. What's his nuts?
What's his nuts?
Danny Glover, not Danny Glover.
He was
Donald Glover. Yeah,
Donald
it's supposed
Glover.
to be Prowler in it. So.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Fucking the guy who plays Otto Octavius, I feel so bad for forgetting his name because he's such a good actor. He just plays Otto Octavius. So I mean, they all play them well. And obviously, like, Willem Dafoe and what? Now I feel like a fucking asshole.
Alfred. I'm blanking on the name as well. So I'm trying
Alfred Molina. Thank you. Someone actually said it earlier. It was you.
Molina. Yeah.
I mean, they're obviously older. They're just like, more seasoned actors. But like, man, they fucking bring like the duality that Willem Dafoe brings as fucking Norman Osborn is just so good, dude. Like you feel it. You feel like when when Norman's like him and he's like, I don't want to do this. And then fucking Green Goblin's like, like, yeah, that shit was harsh, man.
Yeah. It was such a good movie. But anyway,
yeah,
so how do you feel about the movie overall?
I think it was great. I think it was great. I think some of the campiness was sometimes a bit too much, but it was great. I really liked. I think that obviously this will set up everything going forward in the MCU. Multiverse is broken. we got the teaser for Multiverse of Madness, so we're gonna see some of that shit. I am curious if we'll see Peter Parker in that. I kind of think so. I think yes, he will be in that. I think the movie was great. I don't really have any complaints besides some of the campiness, but even that was fine.
How do you feel about them setting up future MCU movies where nobody knows who Spider-Man is going
Well,
forward?
you know what? That's actually great. So earlier I lied. I said this movie didn't really take too many anything from
Yeah, I agree, Winter.
this didn't take anything from comics. There was a event. I forgot the name of it. It was post because in the Civil War event in the comics, Peter Parker takes off his mask, goes on a press conference. I am Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and
through
Jay
Civil
Jonah
War,
like
yeah.
he like flips. He like
Yeah,
it
Civil War,
freaks the
yeah.
fuck out. And then he actually does use Doctor Strange to make the world forget. But it wasn't like the same setup or the same ending from there. But I'm excited because I think all the stuff with WandaVision was awesome, and I'm so curious to see how. I mean, Scarlet Witch is gonna be strong as fuck now. Doctor Strange, I'm curious if Stephen Strange like loses his powers and we get kind of a no more magic event like we did in the comics, which was a really fun event too, where he has to like relearn to be the Sorcerer Supreme.
Which is funny because I was like kind of mirroring what The Witcher's going through right now.
With what?
The Witcher season 2 is also going through that sort of thing right now. But anyway,
Is it out right now?
it is. Yeah, it's been out for a week.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wow, I've not watched it. I'm thinking
it's
asshole.
phenomenal. Anyway, continue. We'll have
so-
another OG chat about The Witcher season 2.
I gotta
All
watch it.
three of
Wow.
us.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
so
love The
good.
Witcher season 1. I think it's gonna be great. I don't know if you saw the poster for the new Doctor Strange.
Yep,
but
saw it in chat, and someone put it in our Discord.
Scarlet Witch has black fingertips because she's been using chaos magic, just like how the witch in WandaVision had all the black hands because chaos magic starts to corrupt you. So
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool little thing. So I think
Fun story about. Continue on.
I'm just saying I think that was really cool stuff, and I'm just really excited to see what we have coming next into all that because I think the Multiverse of Madness is going to be a big film and a
Oh
big
yeah.
pivotal point for whatever is next in the MCU.
I was gonna say fun note. The guy who gave me this backpack right here, which is I can't remember the name of this brand, directed the first 2 episodes of The Witcher season 2. So,
Oh, cool.
Steven Surgic,
That's tight.
very nice guy.
Far From Home had a shot of a suitcase with BFP on it. Ben exists. I just looked this up and there's not. Okay, maybe that was the article didn't catch that.
Anyway, what did Marcus say in that?
It's a lot. Doctor Strange 2 teaser. Tell me that Doctor Strange needs Remember event No Way Home because Doctor Strange I need. I think what this person with Marcus is saying is that Doctor Strange will remember Peter Parker.
Maybe
he
because he
will act like
he
he
did talk
doesn't.
about it. Yeah.
They will act like he didn't remember.
Because the whole thing about is if one person remembers, it breaks the whole universe and like all the baddies come in, right? Essentially, that's the.
I actually don't know if he had that stipulation with the spell. I don't remember him saying that if anyone remembers you. I think it was just at that moment. At that moment, maybe. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm hoping that obviously, because Peter Parker will have to at some point play. Because they already said that they're going to do. I think they're doing another trilogy.
Another trilogy. Yeah, they're doing 3 more movies with Tom Holland. Yeah.
Yeah. So some fire stuff there. Yeah. So I mean, I think this sets up the next big pivot point for the MCU.
Yeah, so I mean, it's nice, but it also kind of like cheapens it, in my opinion. That's what I was trying to. I was getting at, asking like, how do you feel about it? In my opinion, I feel like it kind of cheapens it because now, like as Winter said, like it really sets up the stage for a soft reboot for Spider-Verse, which I agree, it definitely does. But also, it's just like how do you get around that reveal in the end of Homecoming? We're just like oh, okay, well, like this is, or is it Homecoming or is it No Way Home? No Way Home is this one, right?
The newest one, yeah.
Homecoming is the first one, or what was the second Tom Holland movie? I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was Homecoming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now
Far
you're
From
bugging
Home.
me out.
Far From Home is what it was.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
So Homecoming was the first one. So it's, Homecoming,
yes,
Far From
correct.
Home.
You're absolutely correct.
Thank you. So like I thought, it's like how do you get past that reveal? So like I mean I get what they're trying to do of like making everybody forget, but I also like feel like because everyone else forgets, so like they don't have to involve Spider-Man in any of the other MCU stuff going forward or even mention him. So it's like, yeah. I mean, one of the big things that I love that Marvel does is it just has little throwbacks, little callbacks to literally every little thing that we know.
Well, no, Spider-Man will still be mentioned, just Peter Parker won't be. Spider-Man's not forgotten.
Oh, that's true.
Spider-Man's not forgotten at all.
Everyone forgets that Peter Parker exists.
So. I mean, at the end of the movie, J. Drum is like, Spider-Man, if you were a real hero, you take off your mask and shows you. Yeah, so Spider-Man's still there, baby. He,
All right, well, then never mind. So.
I get what you were saying, if that would have been the case. Also, I mean, the good thing about this, too, is one of the things Peter Parker in general is so good about is he never fucking talks about his identity, and that's all Tom Holland does is, hi, I'm Peter Parker, like constantly as Spider-Man. It's just so funny. Like every time he meets someone, he's just like, I'm Peter Parker. It's like, yo, chill, dude. Yeah. You're just like, you're not supposed to do this. Your identity is very serious. Like that's the whole reason, But I think like it's nice that finally he could be like an actual superhero without a face.
Well, he gets a second chance essentially, right? He gets a second chance to be, to learn from his mistakes, and just like he doesn't have. I mean, it's honestly, I think I read somewhere on Reddit, just like going through everything, is like Peter Parker or Spider-Man is just a hero who's destined to fail.
Always. And
that's what I was like, I read that. I was like, that's absolutely true. Like he is a hero that gives up everything, and he's like super selfless in the fact that he will give up everything to make sure that other people around him have more than he has.
That's why Peter Parker is my fucking favorite. He is just always the man of the people and always like helping. I mean that's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is why that name exists, because he is there for the little guy. I mean, also to like punch Thanos, but like he is like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man,
Yeah. Oh, Big Papa MJ is the first time chat from viewers. Is this the first time Big Papa?
I've never seen. Is this like a new thing?
Yeah, it's a new thing that just popped up. I see it on my screen.
So. I know I see it too, but I've never seen this before though.
Yeah.
This must be a new thing.
Must be a new thing.
I genuinely, and I that's why I love Peter Parker, because he's so selfless. But also, like, yeah, the dude will never. The only time things were going good for Peter Parker was after the whole Superior Spider-Man arc, where Doc Ock takes over Peter Parker's body, and Peter Parker eventually gets his body back, and he has like this like dope new, like he has like Parker Industries, which is like a fire company. He has a great relationship with is it Mockingbird? Is that who he's dating? He like has everything going.
Mockingbird married Hawkeye.
What the fuck was it? She was a Shield agent. I can't remember her name.
I mean, Mockingbird is a Shield agent. I just didn't know.
So I mean, this was maybe before. I don't know. He dates the girl, the Shield agent with the two batons. I can never remember her name. I feel bad.
That's
maybe
Mockingbird.
Yeah, he dates Mockingbird for a little bit. Everything's going good, and then it all just falls apart, and he's back to fucking square one. And it's like, oh damn, poor Spidey. But like, that's the thing. The dude is Mockingbird Hawkeye divorce. There you go.
Okay, well there we go. So yeah. So
they date for a minute.
I do know comic stuff a little bit. I have been
reading. It was
just
really funny. They're dating. They're flying back from this big fight in China or something, and they're on the plane together, and they're just like, we have nothing to talk about. We're a worthless relationship, and they break up. It was like pretty sad. But again, it's like, that's the thing is, Peter Parker is destined for things to fail. Yeah, that's a perfect summary of Peter Parker. Unfortunately, he's just the best. He doesn't deserve it. Yeah.
So, as somebody who is a huge Spider-Man aficionado, with the comics and whatnot, huh?
Bigger ones in here. I'm getting schooled in the chat, dude.
So what, like, from the comic book stance, like, what is your thoughts on, like, what the Spider-Verse is in terms of, like, what happens in the Spider-Verse or this thing, compared to this film in the MCU? Like, what is your take?
We just don't know yet, because like I was saying before, like the Spider people are Nexus characters for all the multiverse. That's why the Spider-Verse events are so critical. That's why, like, the Captain Britain Corps exist to like guard the multiverse. In that, there's like all this like important things like about Spider-Man in the multiverse, but like we have no idea how pivotal it is in the MCU in terms of other Spider people and if they have a part to play. It's just specifically MCU. Obviously, like Into the Spider-Verse and whatever that sequel might be, they're their own thing, and they're more to it.
Which I'm very much looking forward to.
Oh, for sure. I mean, In the Spider-Verse was so good.
It's so good. It's honestly, it's like, outside of this movie, it might be the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
It's real. It's very good. It's
This
very good.
and I don't know. I like Far From Home is like neck and neck with Into the Spider-Verse. Like Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. It's like neck and neck. Like No Way Home is like just under.
So like I'm just really curious what the next three will be and if it will be more Spider-Verse stuff because I think that would be I think the thing that makes the most sense from like a hook standpoint and getting people excited about it. Don't I just don't see it because the whole spot. I mean, I just don't know. There's so much time until we even get that. That's
Yeah,
why
I
it's so
mean
hard to speculate
it's
about.
looking at least another 2 years.
We
At
just,
least,
you
at the
just
very
never
least.
know.
Yeah. What do you think about the ending with introduction of Venom into
Oh, that was
MC?
funny.
Did you watch Venom 2 and Let There Be Carnage? Did you see that
I
movie at all?
haven't yet.
So I actually watched that movie before we went and saw this. So
I don't have fucking. Is it on HBO? Where is it on?
I mean, I just have it on my Plex. So,
Oh yeah, I gotta get.
yeah, I gotta get you added to that. Anyway, so why was Venom even there? So here's the thing. So at the end of Let There Be Carnage, Eddie Brock is like on the beach in Mexico or whatever, and all of a sudden they get pulled like as like an extra event into the MCU, and Venom says, that guy or whatever. And then he licks the screen or whatever. You can watch. You go to YouTube, watch just Google Let There Be Carnage 2 extra scene, whatever. You'll get the understand. So I was like, well, how does Eddie Brock doesn't know who Peter Parker is? Like he doesn't know that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
I'm almost positive he mentions Spider-Man at some point.
Yes, but he does mention Spider-Man, but like he doesn't understand him. But the thing is, so like while Eddie Brock is sitting in the bed or laying in the bed, and Venom says, "Do you want to know about like the secrets of like the hive mind or whatever?"
Right.
And Brock is like, "Yeah, sure." Tell. He's like, across all universes and all whatever. So like that, the symbiote apparently is, they all talk to each other across all multiverses apparently.
That's a great.
So then that is why they get brought into the Spider-Verse, because obviously Tobey Maguire, like the Venom and Venom 3 and
Yes.
Spider-Man 3 knows that Spider-Man is that. So that means that there's like a Topher, whatever his last name is, somewhere in Universe 2. But then he gets at the end of No Way Home, he's like sitting there talking to Danny Reyes from Ted Lasso. He's the bartender. He's like sitting there talking to him, whatever, and like he's like, tell me about this whole thing. And then he gets like, after they send everyone home because they fix the multiverse and send everyone back to their own place. They have the Venom symbiote stay behind. So I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah. I like Tom Hardy as Venom, but I don't think
I
his
really
Venom
liked
will
him.
be.
I don't think it'll be his
MCU.
Venom, but I don't know like who are we gonna get as Eddie Brock in the MCU's version of Venom? Like who's gonna be Venom? So
That's a good point.
very curious, and I'm like, I wonder what the speculation is. I mean, I enjoyed like Let There Be Carnage, or Venom
I have
2.
to see it. I didn't go to theaters when it came out.
It's fine. I mean, it's just like it's what you expect. It's just like it's a buddy cop film.
That's the thing. Is like I don't
okay.
need much those movies to be much. I just need them to be a little fun.
They're fun. They're fun. I mean, as somebody who, I'm totally going to name drop now. As somebody who's worked with Tom Hardy, and he is a fantastic human being, and I wish nothing but the best for him. He is the perfect Eddie Brock, in my opinion. And I really hope that he is able to continue
Hellfire's
that.
not trolling. It is Earth 199999.
Is it really?
1199999. That's funny.
Where's that from?
No idea.
Is
That's
that
the
something-
designated multiverse number for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Interesting. So
That's hilarious.
616 is the basic one, and
616 is like what we all know and love of Marvel stuff. That's like
they gave it a number. Interesting.
I mean, that's the thing is it's its own universe,
Wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Had no idea. Anyway, I'm very excited to see what they do with that, because I love Venom as a character. I love
Venom's cool as fuck. I haven't finished the newest Venom line, which was like the King in Black and all that.
I actually read that. It was
pretty
very
intense.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. Highly
I
recommend
need
it.
to. Oh, can we, dude? The fucking scene. Wait, let's backpedal a little bit. I know we're talking more like what's to come and all that shit. the scene when they're shooting their webs out and they're always like, "Wait, can we just talk about this real quick? How do you? It comes out of your body? Like you produce that? Like, oh,
So good.
that was so funny.
They're like,
Their
oh, we have to
interactions,
make our own web shooters.
yes,
Like, you have to make your own web shooters. Like, you just don't do this.
yes.
Like, what are the
All
Avengers?
they're yeah. All of their interactions were they were so good together. They were so good together.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was also funny.
Yeah, I agree with Stan where he was saying a little worried we won't see Tom Hardy in the MCU though because the
Probably not.
ending showed. I don't think we're going to see it. I am curious
think
though
so.
is how did a little piece of Venom get left behind if that's the case? Because all of Venom is supposed to go, like they're supposed to send everybody back. So did he just like happen to be out and like he had a little bit of him?
What's it
cut
called
off? I don't know.
when like sponges like multiply? What's that scientific term called? Budding or something or like
Yeah.
coral reefs like they
What is
split.
penis Parker Flash? What the fuck is that?
Mitosis or something? I don't know. Whatever it
guess.
is when like an organism splits become two organisms. I think that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened there.
I mean, Flash Thompson as Venom could be a thing. So
Or anti-venom, whatever Flash Thompson becomes. Or he's
no,
Venom
he's
first.
anti-Venom. Yeah,
I forgot.
I forget who's anti-Venom or is it Agent Venom?
Agent Venom. Flash does become Agent Venom.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
thought.
right.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see.
I'm genuinely super stoked though for the next Doctor Strange film though. Very
yeah,
excited.
that's the next MCU film we get, right? Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
in May.
I know that the timing is all messed up. They started pushing stuff back. 2020 is it 2022? Oh my god, it is 2022 soon.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was
so-
supposed to come out in March, and then they pushed it
Now
back to
it's
May.
May. Yeah. So it's Doctor Strange is May, Thor is July, Black Panther is November, Miss Marvel is sometime in summer, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Secret Invasion, Guardians have not been announced when.
Well, they just started filming Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
so that just happened last month. So that probably won't be done for 2 years.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while. But I mean, yeah, I do think that we'll see Peter Parker in the next Doctor Strange film, which is hopefully that's how we get, hopefully everyone remembers who he is by like that's how we remember him. Cause yeah, we're not gonna see Spider-Man for a while, so hopefully there's like some kind of I do
Callback or throwback or to it. Yeah.
it was nice too. I mean, it wasn't nice because it's sad, but when he goes in to see MJ into the Peter Pan, he notices her head wound. He's like, oh, I guess I can't say anything. I gotta bounce.
That I will say though, you just actually brought up something I want to mention. The fact that Andrew Garfield caught MJ was like
Oh, and
such
they got a little
a,
sad
like
and stuff?
I got so sad because
Yeah.
like that's just like a totally like he made up for the fact that he didn't catch Gwen.
Yeah.
And honestly that I mean you didn't see the film. But that portion of that film was gut wrenching. Like when you heard the crack, I mean, you need to watch the movies just for that moment. That was
Yeah.
so like it was traumatizing.
Yeah,
Like it was just like oh my god, like the fact that he had another opportunity to save MJ properly was great.
Gwen, because in his universe is Gwen.
I know, yeah, but I'm just saying,
Gwen
like,
saves
still,
you.
like, save MJ, but like, do it properly. And she's like, "Are you okay?" It's like he's like, "Are you okay?" And then she's like, "Are you okay?" No, it's just such a good, just like a good, like we all knew it was gonna happen. He was gonna do it, but it was just like so I say, he really stole that show. He was great.
He was great. I mean, everyone they had in there, it's like. Did you see there was the behind the scenes where they were talking with Jamie Foxx, Willem Dafoe, and Alfred Maloney, and they're all talking about why they did it, why they wanted to come back, and Alfred was just like, I did it for the money. It was really funny. But it's really interesting because they're coming back to a character they haven't done in like a long time. And
Yeah.
it's interesting to see. Like, kind of, it's weird because when they came in through their universe, it was at like the same moment, like nothing really changed, but at the same time, we're seeing them almost like in an evolved state. Garfield's Spidey keeps growing on me. Man,
It's
I guess I'd
very
be able to watch
good.
it because I
It's
just
very
wasn't,
good.
It didn't look like I was gonna be a fan of it, but maybe I will be. I
Go
don't know.
honestly watch it. It's honestly they're a little bit more mature. I mean, it came out 10 years ago. 2009 was the first one. So,
Yeah.
It's just like, everyone gave it shit because like he's a little bit more emo in
Yeah.
those, because he like cries a lot and he's just very like emotional.
I cry a lot.
Well, then you'd be perfect. It'd be great. So
It'd be great for me. It's perfect. It was made for me.
Actually, Andrew Garfield is the best Peter Parker in my opinion.
I can't.
You need to watch the films.
You
can't say anything until you watch the films.
Sure. I just think Tom Holland does such a good job.
He does a good job.
He just keeps saying he's Peter Parker to everybody.
He does a good job, but you need to go watch the films, and then you can come back to us and let us know. Go watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it right now. Just go watch it. Just stop. We're gonna stop.
I
All
don't have
right.
a
See
week
everyone.
off.
Dom's gonna go.
I have work next week, dude. I don't work for a cool company like you do.
We need to get you into Adobe.
Hopefully I'm getting a call back.
Yeah.
But anyway, I believe that he's good. I'm sure he's good. I don't doubt that he's good. I just think Tom Holland just really fucking nails it as Peter Parker. That's all. I'm very happy because I was worried they weren't going to do any more Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Wait, we see America Chavez in.
Yeah, apparently her star jacket is shown in a scene.
Oh, I need to watch. I need to go rewatch that.
I didn't see that. Well, a lot of people like Garfield as favorite Spider. That's fine.
I'm telling you, like Toby has a little place in my heart because it's 20 years ago, 2002. Crazy to think that.
I know, seriously.
But he has a little place in my heart because it was really the first mainstream Spider-Man movie.
I mean, I would even argue like not one of the first mainstream like comic movies, but like it really hit a spot for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited that they're really teeing up Young Avengers.
Yeah,
they're really teeing it up. With everything on the TV shows, with what's the Black Captain American kid? His name is America Shield America.
I don't know.
And Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's Isaiah's grandson. Patriot.
Oh,
thank
I
you.
don't
remember. Thank you. I thought it was like American Shield or something like that. Yeah, Patriot's there. They're also teasing Kang's version of the Young Avengers. I can't remember who the name of that is. As well as America Chavez and
I need to watch that
Kate Bishop too. With everything. So Wanda's kids, Wiccan and Speed, they're in the Young Avengers too. Like they're really just setting it up. And honestly,
I don't know. I mean, are we gonna see those two not those ethereal children?
We might. I mean, I'd be curious to see like how they're setting it up because it really, I mean, they can only go so far with the Avengers, right? So like the Avengers are no more for the most part in the MCU. So like where do they go from there? If they have to introduce the Young Avengers, right? So that's what they're going to. Iron Lad, yes, thank you. That's who I was thinking of. See, like I know my stuff.
You're doing great, buddy.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing great. I mean, everyone in the chat knows more than me anyway, so you're not. We're in the same company here.
Yeah, but I really hope that happens. So I know we'll see what happens. I'm very curious to see what happens in the Multiverse of Madness. But we still have another 6 months to go before we see that.
Forever. Yeah.
No, it's not forever. It's
too
May.
much. For me, it's forever.
6 months.
I want to watch it now. I got so curious after we see Wanda with like all chaosed out. I'm just like, yo.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Tell me everything. And it's crazy. It's only going to be like a 2-hour movie. That's all we're going to get.
How long was this movie?
2.5 hours.
It was 2.5, right?
Yeah.
It was in there forever. I was like, damn. Why
we went and got pizza afterwards. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Little Sally's Pizza.
So that sounds wonderful.
Sally's a Pizza. Technically, you want to call it.
There's an A behind it.
In front of it.
In front of it, I mean.
A Pizza. I mean, there's an A behind pizza.
Behind pizza. That's what I meant. Yeah, you got what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun stuff in the MCU.
Yeah, fun stuff in the MCU. I'm excited to see where the things go. Any other final thoughts for what you thought about the movie or anything like that, or?
I'm just happy that we get Tom Holland as more Spider-Man. That's really it.
Yeah, I'm very excited that they're continuing another trilogy. So we have that.
Oh yeah, The Matrix too. I forgot about The Matrix.
Matrix comes out now.
It's out now.
Yeah, it's all out on HBO Max if you haven't.
I know the fucking Witcher was out. I feel like a ding dong.
Yeah, you need to watch it. You need to watch it so the three of us can have a Witcher discussion. We're halfway through it.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow.
I'll watch The Matrix. I'm gonna try to get my wife to watch The Matrix tonight, but we're gonna need to do a Matrix recap. I'm sure there's Matrix recap videos online. So, but The bill comes due. What?
Well, thanks everyone for coming to the 5th OG chat.
Yeah.
We should start doing this more.
We should do
That's
this
what
more.
I'd say.
I mean, I'm all for like I've really wanted to do like a YouTube review video, but then I like started to do something. I was like, there's a lot of editing work, and I just don't have time for all that stuff. Like, I'd rather just do this. I'd rather do we just sit there and talk about it, and I could just drink a couple beers. And
Oh, the bill comes due was
that's what Mordo says. Oh,
yeah, and that is actually so the whole thing in the 616 universe is every time you use magic, there's like a price to be paid for using magic in the 616.
I add it to his tab.
And it's almost kind of like that's like metaphysically almost, you know what I mean? I forgot, I haven't read that in forever. That was right before No More Magic, I think. And then that's a really fun event. That's when there was like this alien world and a magic user just decimated it, and there was like one kid left, and he like goes on a crusade killing all of magic in all of the universes, almost like a Spider-Verse of magic. He's just killing all the magic in all the universes. And he comes to like our universe and like pretty much destroys magic, and Stephen Strange has to then learn how to use magic again. And so he's using all these like ancient artifacts to like help him, and space artifacts too, which are really crazy, to like learn magic again. And he ends up getting in trouble because they're like, you're just going willy-nilly, dude. You're just like using magic without thinking about the consequences and like what that means. Which it's what we just saw is Stephen Strange using magic and not thinking about the consequences of using magic.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm very curious to see what's going on with the. Have you seen What If at all? Have you watched
I've not
yet?
seen any of the What If stuff.
Oh, dude, you need to watch What If. It's so good. I'm very curious because there's like in the Multiverse of Madness trailer, we see like a dark Doctor Strange in there, or an alternate Doctor Strange. So I'm very curious as to like if they're pulling from What If a little bit. So
Could be.
you need to watch What If. You have so much to catch up on.
Yeah, I don't. None of the What Ifs really like seemed like again. I don't know.
It's fun. You want to watch if you want to have some good fun. It's great. Like they're doing a full series on Zombie Avengers or the Zombie Marvel whatever series. Whatever.
Man, Marvel Zombies was not a fun comic event. I'll tell you that.
You think that Doctor Strange is Nightmare? Who's Nightmare?
Nightmare is he's the ruler of the Nightmare realm essentially. Yeah, which would be interesting. This is before we sign off. One of the few things I don't like about the MCU is there's all this speculation ends up being a little too much for me. Like when WandaVision, oh my God, is that Mephisto? That's Mephisto. Oh my God, Mephisto. And it's like, nah, dude. There is a lot of speculation I think that happens in the MCU where it's like, let's let it unfold.
Yeah.
We'll see what it is when we see what it is. But I am here for some of it, like shit like that. People are like, oh, maybe the Doctor Strange Nightmare. It's like, oh my God, what if it is Nightmare? Oh my God. That'd be fun.
Should we do a reacts video to the trailer? Or you want to just fucking do it?
What do you mean?
We'll play it and we'll react to it.
No, I hate those videos. I hate those videos so much. And like the thumbnail's always like,
yeah, but that's so good.
It's like always those fucking stupid thumbnail photos of like the YouTuber like.
That's gonna be the thumbnail for this.
Do it, please do it. Do you want here like so hold it longer. That way it's like a fast. Deal.
There you go.
Now you got
all I need is one frame. That's all I need. So that's great. Yeah, I mean, they get clicks. Unfortunately, that's how it works. I know.
Well, we're not here for the clicks, Charlie.
We're not here for the
people.
clicks.
We are the Peter Parkers of the podcast world.
We are here for the we are the Peter Parkers of the
We
podcast
are the
world.
Peter Parkers of our
We're the
very
Peter Parker
small but
podcasts.
loving community.
That's true.
I'm gonna ban OSU again.
Don't ban OSU.
First, I didn't ban him. I didn't ban him. I gave him a small timeout. Gave him a small timeout.
Like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I let him right back in immediately.
Anywho, anything else you want to say? Mention?
Nah, baby. I just want to say thanks for coming. Thanks for everyone that came in. Thanks for the new some of these new peeps that came in. Really, thanks for our new first time chatter, Big Papa.
Yeah, the first person. We met him in person before he came and chatted in the chat. So
we've met Big Papa more times than we've met Chef Crondo.
That's true. We have.
No, but thanks everyone for coming to hang out. Really appreciate it. Really, really, really love Marvel. And yeah, maybe we'll do a Matrix one.
Do a Matrix one? You want to watch it?
Either Matrix
The Matrix. We got the Hawkeye. You need to watch Hawkeye.
I do need to watch Hawkeye.
You can watch What If.
I don't care about What If.
But it's fun. It's fun.
I'm sure it's
fun.
You
watched Loki, right?
I loved Loki. Loki was probably my favorite at this point. My favorite MCU thing.
We should have done one for Loki. Really, that's what we should.
I was gone that entire time.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Loki was is. Excuse you. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. They're just going. It's like almost dinner time. It's like the witching hour.
The Witcher hour.
We call it the witching hour.
The Witcher hour.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do one for The Witcher too.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do them for everything.
Do one for everything. That's what happens when we like work from home. We gotta do something.
Thanks, everybody.
Hopefully you haven't heard my 3D printer going off in the background. I just realized I had it turned on and hadn't paused. So
no, I didn't hear it at all.
No. I'm saying it'll come through in the podcast. So we'll see. Maybe.
I don't think so. I think
going right now.
I think you're okay.
Anyway, we'll see. I'm printing a bunch of hard drive caddies because I don't have any. So it's super fun and exciting. Anyway, you can find us on Instagram at OG.podcast or Twitter's OverachieversP. Our website's OGpodcast.fm, where you can get this episode and every episode where we normally talk about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, and a little bit of gaming news. But occasionally we do these OG chats, which is really fun and exciting, and we like to have a good time. Dom and I talk about what we're listening to, what we're watching, what we're playing, like little deep dives into things. So
pizza making.
We should do a podcast about pizza making.
I would love to. Okay. One last thing before we sign off. I wanted to like try to get my setup into the kitchen to do a pizza episode, but it's just too difficult.
It is too difficult.
It's too difficult to do all that.
Anyway, everyone have a happy holiday, happy New Year. Stay safe. Don't get Omicron, even though I may have Omicron. We'll see. Hopefully not.
You'll be fine.
I'm sure I'll be fine. But anyway, everyone have a good evening and night. I'm gonna edit this tonight and I'll push it out tomorrow morning, so you can all see it at 8 a.m. On Christmas Eve. So everyone have a great and fantastic night. I'm going to go say hi to my wife, and then I'm probably going to go stream for a little bit. So
Hell yeah.
So, all right. Catch you guys later. Thank you all very much for coming out. If you want more of these, please make sure you check us out on the YouTubes and the Discords, the discord.me/OGpodcast, and then you can come hang out with us on twitch.tv/OGpodcast. Everything at OG Podcast. That's us. Okay, bye.
Peace. I held my breath the whole time there. Whew.
All right, see you all later. Bye.